like scary movies?
Uh-huh.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Is there anybody there?
Don't answer that.
What do we know about vampires?
Isn't there some sort of rule that they can't come inside unless they're invited?
That ain't gonna work. And not a single one looks like Jason Patrick.
Everyone all right?
Can you repeat the question? I couldn't hear you over the knives.
Greetings and salutations. This is Donny O'Farrell, the queer horror junkie. Slightly different movie. This is not a horror movie, but I felt it was worthwhile because the book has a lot of meaning to my mother and I, and it just came out, and I felt it was worth talking about this movie because the book is fabulous and the movie is the book. But Remarkably Bright Creatures. I had the chance to read this book, I want to say, about the time the movie came, not the movie, by the time the book originally came out. My mother's like, you have to read this, you have to read this, you have to read this. And we still would sit and talk about it. So when the movie was announced with Sally Fields, and it's like, we've got to watch this. We did end up watching about half of it together, and I had to go to a show, and I ended up catching the rest of it later. But if you like the book, you're gonna like the movie. Plain and simple. Hydrate, because yes. But it is part 2 because my husband decided to come in and pick up his stuff for something that he's working on. But okay, as I was going, this and right before they released the movie, there was all these little clips of Sally Fields reading the book, and oh, I wanted to have an audio book with her reading it because I know there was only little bits with it, but I just loved it. And this is basically the dynamic of an older octopus, a giant octopus voiced by Alfred Molina, absolutely brilliantly. And, where the octopus is stuck in an aquarium in a little town, and the relationship he has with the cleaning lady, and after she gets injured, which is the only real squidgy part, breaks her foot, and that looks like it hurt. But and then the dynamic between the cleaning lady, Sally Fields, and the young man who's come into town looking for his family, who's kind of filling in for her. It's just kind of finding the things that you need. It's kind of the premise of the whole thing, and it's just the polar opposite of what I usually watch and what I'm usually into, but I am very, very glad that I watched the movie. I am still very, very glad that my mother got me to read the book, to the point where I'm probably going to end up buying the book. I've checked it out of the library that many times. Yeah, I really, really like this book. And the movie, there's so much heart. There's so much just love in it. This would probably be an 8 or a 9 out of 10. Well worth watching. Your only real triggers is the broken foot, and there's, I think, the only reason it's been given, I think, a PG-13 rating is because there's some pot smoking, but it's minor. But there's so much heart, and honestly, I'd say this is easily something for kids.